The story begins by introducing a young man named Sarman, and we see him and his friends on a simple boat in a river called Sandua. Suddenly, a huge crocodile appears and tries to kill them, but Sarman has a brave heart. He dives into the river and strikes the crocodile with a cleaver, eventually killing it. They then return to their village, where all the villagers are happy because the crocodile, which had been terrorizing them, is finally dead. We learn that this crocodile had been attacking the villagers frequently, killing many of them. Meanwhile, the village chief rewards Sarman and his friends for their bravery and heroism. He places a necklace around Sarman's neck and tells him that this necklace has God's protection. The chief further explains that the necklace will protect Sarman from all evil and harm. Sarman then returns home in a relaxed mood, and we learn that he is living with his uncle and his uncle's wife after the death of his parents. When night falls, Sarman dreams of a very beautiful goat with a horn and hears the sound of beautiful music. He tells his uncle's wife about the dream. She knows how to interpret dreams, but does not share the meaning with him, as the reason remains unclear. Sarman later asks his uncle, who works in agriculture and trade, if he can go to the city of Mohenjo Daro to trade goods. His uncle refuses, stating that he knows nothing about the city or how to deal with traders. Sarman either gets angry or gives up, but leaves. That night, Sarman meets with his friend and asks for help in finding a way to secretly bring out the crops and sell them in the city. While they are preparing to transport the crops, his uncle catches them, but finally agrees to let Sarman go to the city. Sarman is very happy, and the next day, his uncle gives him the necklace, advising him to only use it in case of an important or dangerous situation. They then leave with a large group of merchants for the city of Mohenjo Daro. After a while, they finally arrive in the city. Sarman is amazed by its beauty because he has never seen such a place in his life. Before they enter through the main gate, Sarman notices a logo drawn on it, depicting 5 animals, one of which is the goat he saw in his dream. One of the merchants explains that these goats symbolize the city. We also learn that the city is divided into 2 parts. The first part is where the ruling family resides, and the second part is where the common people live. Upon entering the city, they are greeted by a madman who tells Sarman that he brought him to this city, warning him that it is full of injustice, poverty, and hatred. The madman urges him to return to his village, but Sarman ignores him. A guard later explains that the madman was one of the city's founders. Sarman and his friend proceed to the market where they display their goods for sale before returning to the village. This market is visited by people from all over the world, including the Persians, Egyptians, Mongols, and others. Suddenly, the son of the city's ruler, Mohenjo, enters the market. We learn that Mohenjo is just as unjust and aggressive as his father, the ruler. While Sarman is selling his goods, a beautiful girl named Chani catches his eye. Chani is the daughter of the city's priest. The scene then shifts to the upper city, where the ruler lives. There we see the ruler Maham holding a Senate meeting. The sheikh of the farmers objects to Maham's policies, claiming they are responsible for the deterioration of the city. He points out the widespread poverty and hunger. Maham responds, saying that in order to improve the people's condition, more taxes must be collected from them. The sheikh of the farmers grows angry and reveals Maham's dark history. He tells the council that Maham was once the sheikh of merchants in a city called Haraba, but was expelled for selling wood to the city's enemies. Manga, Maham's ally, shouts at the sheikh and orders him to be quiet. The entire council agrees out of fear of Maham, and after the meeting, Maham disregards the sheikh's plea to stay and confronts him. He stabs the sheikh in the stomach, killing him, and also has the sheikh's guards killed to prevent them from revealing the truth about Maham. The next day, Sarman asks a guard to take him to the upper city, and the guard agrees. Upon arrival at the gate, the guard asks for a seal. We learn that the necklace his uncle gave him serves as the key to enter the upper city. Once inside, Sarman is amazed by the cleanliness and beauty of the upper city, which contrasts sharply with the lower city where the common people live. At the same time, we see the priest and his daughter Chani walking through the city when something strange happens. The horses suddenly attack Chani and her father. Sarman arrives just in time to save Chani and also calms the horses. Chani is impressed by his strength and courage and thanks him for saving her while returning his piece of cloth. The next day, Sarman goes to the temple to pray, and by chance, he sees Chani's father. He is also surprised when he sees the goat carved on the temple wall. Sarman takes out the necklace that his uncle gave him, and he sees the same goat on the necklace. When the priest sees the necklace, he asks Sarman, "Where did you get this necklace from?" Sarman replies, "My uncle, whose name is Durjan, gave me this necklace." The priest also asks him about his father, so Sarman replies, "His father's name is Surjan, but he died when he was young." The priest seems surprised, as if he has known Surjan for a long time. After a while, Sarman leaves the temple and meets Tani. Then, Sarman goes to the market, but he is surprised when he sees people running in a strange way. When he approaches to find out what is happening, he sees the chief of the farmers and his guards, who have been killed and hung on wooden poles. Sarman also sees his family crying over them. He is deeply affected when he learns that the one who killed them was Maham, and he realizes that he must protect and defend them, not just kill them. After that, Sarman decides he will not leave the city until he eliminates Maham and frees the people from his injustice. The next day, one of Maham's followers is spreading news about the tax increase in the market. The people of the city object, but they can't say anything because they fear Maham. However, Sarman intervenes and says that no one will pay an extra tax. Maham's men warn him that disobeying Maham's orders results in death. Suddenly, all the people stand with Sarman, who has overcome their fear of Maham. Afterward, Maham is informed of what happened and is shocked that for 20 years, no one had dared to disobey his orders. He orders one of his soldiers to find the person who incited the people against him. Later, we see Connie talking to her maid, revealing that she loves Sarman and has feelings for him. The next day, she goes to the small city to meet Sarman, wearing ordinary clothes to blend in. Indeed, she meets him. When the maid sees Sarman's friend, she is impressed by him. Sarman takes Connie to an isolated place, pretending to speak freely. He compliments her by saying she looks very beautiful, making her shy from his flirting. After that, they take a tour of the small city. The next day, Sarman asks the maid about Tani. The maid tells him that she is preparing because today is the moonrise. Sarman decides to attend the celebration, hoping to see Tani again. When night comes, he goes to the celebration, but is surprised when he sees Maham and his son there. He quickly kills them. Suddenly, he eavesdrops on them and sees them sitting with merchants from outside the city, who are bringing weapons for Maham. Sarman wonders why Maham didn't buy the weapons, and he also sees him stealing a large amount of gold from the merchants. Afterward, Sarman changes his clothes and joins the band, where he sees Tani again. Connie is very happy because she sees Tani at the celebration. After the celebration ends, Sarman goes to Connie's room and confesses his love to her. But suddenly, the door is knocked, and they both quickly hide. Munja enters the room, and he asks Connie to come out. She tells him that she changed her clothes, revealing that Munja and Chani are engaged and about to marry. Munja leaves the room and closes the door. Sarman is upset when he learns that Kanye is engaged, and he feels conflicted. She then tells him that when she was born, her mother died, and the city fortune teller predicted that she would change the city's system. When Maham heard this, he decided she would become his son's wife. Sarman promises her that the situation will change and that she will become his queen. Suddenly, there is a knock on the door, and Sarman quickly exits through the back door. But his bad luck shows when he runs into Maham. Sarman pretends to be a member of the musical band. The next day, Maham and his son go to the temple, where they meet the priest. Maham tells the priest that the moon ritual is over, and they must marry Kani and Munja. A week later, Kani is seen wearing a wedding dress. Suddenly, her maid comes in and tells her that Sarman came to see her. Sarman enters and is very angry when he sees Kani in her wedding clothes. He tells her that he refuses to marry her. But suddenly Munja enters, and a bloody fight breaks out between them. Munja is very strong and is able to strike blows against Sarman. After a long battle, they reach the gates separating the city where the ruler lives and the poor city where the people live. After a short time, Maham arrives and agrees to fight one of his soldiers, who tells Maham that this is the person who incited the people against him and prevented them from paying the extra taxes. Maham gets very angry and sentences him to death. But Khan intervenes and says, "Alham, forgive him this time, because he is from outside the city and does not know its laws." But Manga refuses and asks his father to kill him. Maham tells Manga, "If you want to live with me, you must pass the test, which is to fight against the cannibals." Sarman agrees, but with one condition. If he wins the test, Manga will be prevented from marrying again. Maham agrees. When night comes, Maham visits Sarman in prison and tells him, "Your father was the ruler of this city, and I was the head of the merchants in the city. But I played a malicious game and made people hate your father, causing them to turn against him, and he was executed unjustly. From that time, I took over the rule of the city. Your mother died from the shock of your father's death." When Sarman hears this, he is shocked, but the priest tells him, "This city belonged to your father and mother. Your father was a just ruler, and you are supposed to become its ruler." The next day, the merchants return to the village, but Sarman's uncle and aunt are surprised to see that Sarman is not with them. They decide to go to the city to look for him. There, they see Maham and his son, along with all the people coming to watch Sarman fight against the cannibals and the flesh-eaters. After a few minutes, the fight begins. The cannibals deal strong blows to Sarman, but Sarman manages to gather his strength and kills one of them. He also quickly overcomes the second, but he does not kill him because he sees him as weak. The attendees begin to clap and chant Sarman's name because of his strength and bravery. Maham and his son are very angry, so they leave the arena. Then, Khan goes down to the arena to check on Sarman, and the people follow her. They lift Sarman on their shoulders and continue chanting his name. In the meantime, we see Munja, who is upset because he will not marry Chani. Maham tells him, "You have to kill Chani and her father." But Munja refuses and says that he loves her and cannot kill her. Maham replies, "Love will make you weak. You must kill them in a way that shows people you are strong, and you must keep your heart like stone, because you will take over the rule of the city after me." The next day, Munja goes to the temple in disguise with the intention of killing the priest. When he sees the priest busy, he stabs him with a sharp knife in the heart. The temple was forbidden to outsiders, and they tried to stop him, but he was very strong and fast. Before the priest dies, he asks his daughter to run away quickly. Chani runs out of the temple, but Munja catches her. He is about to kill her when Sarman arrives just in time and saves her. After a fierce battle between them, Sarman kills Munja. Afterward, they hold a funeral for the priest. Khan is devastated over her father's death and says to Sarman, "People must know the truth." She then stands among the people and tells them, "Before he died, my father told me that Sarman is the son of Surgeon." The former ruler of the city was the most deserving of the rule. In the meantime, his uncle Durjan and his aunt's wife arrive, and all the people stand with Sarman, telling him that they are with him in his efforts to achieve justice in the city. After that, they go to bury the dead outside the city. When they arrive at the burial site, a madman points to a hanging skeleton and says to Sarman, "This skeleton is the body of your father." Sarman is deeply upset over his father's fate. Afterward, they burn the bodies of the dead, and Sarman and Durjan cry over his father. The next day, they go to a dam where work is being done on the Sindhu River. It is revealed that Mahmud built this dam to change the course of the river, to extract the largest amount of gold, to buy weapons and kill the people of the city of Harba, from which they had fled. Sarman climbs the dam and is shocked to discover that the dam holds a massive amount of water. He realizes that if the dam is destroyed, it will completely destroy the city of Mohin and its walls. That night, they hold a meeting, and Sarman tells them that the merchants took a large amount of gold, and they must retrieve it from them. He also says that this is the only way to reveal the truth about Mahmud to the people. They then attack the merchants and manage to take all the gold from them. They also enter into a battle with the guards Mahmud left to protect the merchants. Suddenly, Sarman sees the sky grow cloudy and realizes it is about to rain. He orders one of the young men in the group to climb to the top of the dam. "If something happens to the dam or the water rises, come and inform us immediately," Sarman says. The guards return to the city and inform Mahmud, telling him, "Sarman, with a large group, beat us and took all the gold the merchants had." At the same time, we see Sarman in the middle of the market, revealing the truth about Mahmud to everyone. He tells them, the gold Mahmud was trying to extract was meant to buy weapons. Suddenly, Mahmud's guards attack him, and they try to kill him. But everyone in the market defends Sarman, overpowering the guards and tying them up. Then, all the people of the small city march to the city where Mahmud lives. When they enter, they see him sitting in a Senate meeting. Sarman goes to Mahmud, beats him, and no one is able to defend him because of the wrongs he has done to the people, taking their money. Suddenly, Durjan tells the attendees that whoever wants Sarman to be the new ruler of the city should raise their hands and agree. Indeed, all the people of the city raise their hands, and then they take Maham away. He is executed because of the brutality he committed in the city. After that, we see the young man whom Sarman had ordered to keep watch on the dam. He comes to Sarman, kicks him, and informs him that the water is about to overflow from the dam. Sarman quickly orders the people to pack up and wait outside the city, because if the dam collapses, it will destroy the entire city. They station themselves in the middle of the city. Then, Sarman goes to see a mountain far from the water. He decides to move the people away from the river, but there is a problem. The river is too wide, and they cannot swim across due to the strong current. Suddenly, Sarman has an idea and manages to create boats in the shape of a bridge. He successfully gets all the people to the second safe location. At the same time, the dam suddenly collapses, crossing and destroying the entire city. Because of this destruction, Sarman does not want to die, as it is the most severe revenge Maham could have orchestrated. The people witness their city, now without walls, completely destroyed, and they are left oppressed, as all their memories and lives are lost along with the city due to the governor's mistake. Afterward, Sarman tells them not to worry, as they will rebuild a new city in this place. He promises them that they will return to their normal lives, and it will be better than before. Suddenly, the white goat appears in front of him, signaling that his dream of taking over the rule after his father has come true. All the people of the city then live a healthy life, free from the oppression of Maham and under the leadership of Sarman and Khan. This is the end of the story. If you enjoyed this thrilling and action-packed story, don't miss out on the chance to follow more exciting events. This is not the end of the journey, but the beginning of a new chapter full of adventure and challenges. Stay with us to be part of new stories, full of drama and unforgettable moments. We're here to deliver every thrilling moment, so don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more.